America is a beautiful and diverse country, and no two places in the United States are alike. Colorado has a Wild West vibe, Hawaii has lots of modern high-rise hotels, and Texas has a Spanish architecture look to it. But which of the many cities in America are the most beautiful? Let's find out. Number 10. Washington, D.C. There are lots of things that make Washington so beautiful. It has monuments, the tidal basin, and row houses. Nothing beats the appeal of Washington when it comes to monuments. With the Capitol, Lincoln Memorial, National Mall, and Smithsonian museums, there are lots of beautiful places worth exploring. Apart from its historical buildings, museums, and malls, Washington is made even more lovely by its parks and boulevards. The city becomes enchanting as the seasons change. Spring colors adorn the city. The sight of cherry blossom trees in full bloom is spectacular. A nice sight is created by roads bordered with daffodils and tulips. The Capitol makes a strong statement about the spirit of America, with its grand buildings, roadways, and shopping malls. Number 9. Portland, Oregon. Although Portland was the birthplace of the hipster movement, Oregon's biggest city is also incredibly attractive. This beautiful city straddles the Willamette River, so there are many opportunities for spectacular views. Portland's Washington Park is home to the International Rose Test Garden, museums, and the Hoyt Arboretum. On the grounds of an old zoo, there is also a second rose garden, the Portland Japanese Garden. The 40,000 square foot Lanzhou Chinese Garden, established in 2000, is located in the heart of Portland. This is a very nice place to visit, and if you're there, you should check out their tea house. Portland also has more than 5,000 acres that make up Forest Park, located in the west of the city. The park has hiking and walking routes that total more than 80 miles. The St. John's Bridge is one of the most picturesque in the city and is always a treat to see, except maybe when you're stuck in traffic on it. But even then, the view from the top is pretty stunning. Number 8. Savannah, Georgia. Savannah easily is one of the most beautiful cities in the US, has an old-world southern vibe to it, and an irresistible charm. The relaxed atmosphere, combined with antebellum architecture and tree-lined lanes, soothes the soul. Horse-drawn carriages take you back to the 1700s as they go down cobblestone alleys flanked with allegedly haunted antebellum buildings. The riverfront exudes romance, and the city's parks and squares are teeming with tall oak trees dripping with Spanish moss, as well as Civil and Revolutionary War antiquities. The beautiful and lively character of the city can be seen when you visit Forsyth Park or the College of Art and Design. You can also visit the seaside or the Cathedral Basilica for wonderful photo locations. Number 7. Chicago, Illinois. There are several appealing features of Chicago, including its distinctive skyscrapers, the sparkling Lake Michigan, deep dish pizza, and the Ferris wheel. With its Millennium Park, Cloud Gate, and breathtaking views from the Willis Tower, the Windy City steals people's hearts. A wonderful example of Chicago's signature Art Deco design is the Clarence Buckingham Memorial Fountain. Take a cruise to explore the city's architectural highlights and discover for yourself why Chicago is one of the most beautiful cities in the United States. What makes Chicago so appealing, though, is its welcoming atmosphere. Rush Street offers respite to party lovers, and if you can, let your visit to Chicago fall on one of the festivals like Tastes of Chicago, Pitchfork Music Festival, or Lollapalooza. It's easy to see Chicago in a variety of ways, and it has everything you might want in a beautiful American city. Number 6. San Antonio, Texas. It is very hard to find a city that has stunning locations scattered all over it, but San Antonio is one of these cities. Whether it's the Spanish architecture, the riverfront, or the missions, San Antonio's grandeur serves as an undertone. There are many wonderful cities in Texas, but San Antonio should be at the top of your list. The Riverwalk or the Botanical Garden are perhaps the most appealing places in this city. Your heart will jump with excitement as you take a walk down the Antonio River's river walkway. San Antonio proudly displays the scars of war, where the war cry "Remember the Alamo" can still be heard. The 5 missions memorialize the Texas Independence War. The Spanish colonial missions can be appreciated at the historical park, and the vibrant Spanish architecture adds life to the cityscape. Number 5. Annapolis, Maryland. Maryland's capital city makes the list of the most attractive American cities for a wide range of reasons. The US Naval Academy is located in Annapolis, which is also referred to as the sailing capital of America. The Academy's domed chapel is the pride of the city and its architects. The beauty of Annapolis stems from its location on the Chesapeake Bay. It has an old world appeal due to the many colonial homes. The Maryland State House and the William Packer House are also two significant historical structures. To really appreciate the charm of this little but gorgeous city, take a boat trip on the bay. After a day on the water, head to the seafood shacks for the finest crab in the country. Number 4. Santa Barbara, California. Santa Barbara is located between the Santa Ynez Mountains and the Pacific Ocean, which makes it perfect for beach lovers as well as people who like hiking. This city's architecture, with its red tile roofs and stark white walls, is exceptional and gives the city its Spanish vibe. The scenic Channel Island National Park is just a short boat ride away, and the Mediterranean climate is gorgeous. The 150-year-old Stearns Wharf once was the longest deepwater wharf between San Pedro and San Francisco. It provides exceptional views of Santa Barbara's waterfront with the mountains in the background. Add the diverse parks like Shoreland Park right next to the ocean, or Ealing's Park with its recreational opportunities, the gorgeous beaches, and the Californian sun, and this ranking is more than justified. If you want to learn more about beautiful coastal towns in the Golden State, watch our video featuring the 21 most charming beach towns in California. Number 3. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, the birthplace of American democracy, is one of the most beautiful cities in the United States. Popularly known as Philly, the city is home to some of America's most historic and iconic structures. The Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, Betsy Ross House, and City Hall all boldly represent the great American dream. Tourists flock to Philadelphia because of its vibrant art scene and well-preserved history. The city has countless wonders that are sure to steal your heart, from the oldest residential street in America to gorgeous riverfronts, and from cobblestone alleys to world-famous mural arts. Whether you visit for its famous cheesesteaks, historical landmarks, or lovely riverfronts, it's no surprise that Philadelphia is regarded as one of the most beautiful cities in the United States. If you enjoyed this video, it would be super helpful for the channel if you'd support us via the super thanks button. Thank you. Number 2. Honolulu, Hawaii. If you're looking for palm trees and white sand beaches, Honolulu is the place to be. Hawaii's sun-drenched capital features sleek high-rise hotels with water views, a lush port, and world-class surfing at Waikiki Beach. Aside from its beachfront assets, Honolulu's attractiveness stems from its eclectic blend of architectural styles, which include a Gothic church, the Art Deco Aloha Tower, and Iolani Palace, where Hawaii's last monarchs reigned. You can take a hike up the neighboring Diamond Head volcano crater for sweeping views over Honolulu and the rest of the island. Number 1. Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston, the largest city in South Carolina, has great architecture, a lovely waterfront park for strolling, and it is close to beaches. The waterfront park runs along the Cooper River and is packed with stunning gardens, beautiful scenery, and lovely fountains. The architecture of the city stems from the early 1800s, before the Civil War. There are also a lot of old and beautiful mansions that are distributed across the gorgeous downtown area. But Charleston isn't just about its good looks. It boasts a fantastic restaurant scene and is well known for its seafood. There are also some wonderful outdoor bars for pre- and post-dinner cocktails. Charleston was named the best place to live in the world by Travel + Leisure in 2016. Also, the magazine names Charleston the best place to live in the United States consistently. Do you agree with this list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. And if you want to visit some of these beautiful cities and combine it with driving the most scenic roads in the country, watch our video featuring the best road trips in the US.